Yeah, but Star Wars is stormtroopers and TIE fighters and lightsabers. If you don't have those...
You're not Star Wars.
So
you're Babylon 5.
You know, the latest research does show that all women are actually bi.
Really?
You just have to determine if it's sexual or polar.
Welcome to the Two Gaming Dudes.
Obi Wan Kenobi, episode 6, series finale, and maybe forever.
I don't know.
There may be a second.
I don't know.
I hope there's not. I hope there's not a second season.
So do I.
It's like, okay, you did it. Don't roll the dice again, please. Please don't roll the dice again.
Just leave it alone. You had a great series and a great finale. Goddamn, a great finale.
Yeah. Okay.
So don't go back to it.
I'm not sure. I think we're in the minority.
I think we kind of are too. I noticed that. Okay, so there was all the. Well, their sword, their lightsaber duel was really dumb because he was all weak. All right, well, we fixed it. Now you had a really awesome, laser sword fight. Hooray! There's no fucking pleasing you people. I don't know what to do here.
Do you think, I wanted to ask you this, do you think we, the fan base in general, judge the Disney Plus stuff together? Are we judging? I know we shouldn't do. I do this personally, and I know I shouldn't. I judge the Marvel and the Star Wars stuff together because they're on Disney Plus, even though I know they're separate.
I know what you mean.
All they share is a parent company and a streaming platform, but that geekdom has so much.
There's so much intertwined in there. I practically expect to see like Kevin Feige's name attached to Star Wars, and I mean they have a lot of the same actors that they juggle back and forth. So you're not wrong.
I mean, it's wrong to do that. I know
it is, but you're not wrong. I do see that. I saw that in just when the trailers came out and some of the critics were talking about it. These are the same critics that hated everything that Marvel was doing. I don't blame them. But they were hating on the Star Wars stuff for all the same reasons. And it was all the, look at Disney, Disney's doing this, and Disney Plus is destroying all of the stuff. It's just a streaming platform. It's not really all the same people. It kind of is, but it's not.
I wonder if that's perhaps why I was so lenient in my judging of Obi-Wan. Because the bar is set so low. And I'm not trying to make wisecracks, or in this case I'm being serious, the bar was set very, very low.
Yes.
Because the Star Wars stuff has been hit or miss. The Marvel stuff has been to a T fucking garbage.
Yes.
And so I looked.
Wow.
I said this in the last episode. I've looked over a lot of stuff that I wouldn't necessarily let another property get away with. Because I wanted this to be good. Because they needed it to be good, because it's been shit for so long. This is a prime example. This episode, just sit back and enjoy the episode, because if you think about it, it all fucking unravels.
It unravels. Now, as much as it does, if you think too hard, at the same time, I enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it.
No, I sincerely did as well. There were actual moments where I was like, oh shit!
Yes.
There were a few of those.
Okay, when you had Obi-Wan and Vader fighting, that was probably one of the best lightsaber duels I've seen since Jedi.
I wrote something similar. It was the parallel to the Emperor's Throne Room.
Yes.
It's Luke and Vader. I'm like, that's it. They copied that. It's beautiful. The music was the same. The choreography was similar. Bravo. Very well done.
When they did it in the prequels, and we saw them do there was so much ninja jumping and craziness going on, and they were doing all the fancy, flashy stuff with the swords and stuff. It was just overkill, but they never talk through it. They just do all the motions. It's like watching one of those karate tournament exhibition things. Yeah, and they're just fighting over and over and over again. No one's saying anything, so there's no real emotion attached to it. Versus Return of the Jedi, they talked through it. There was plot happening through the sword fight. And here, they did that.
Yeah, it was great. I wish they would have taken it. We're going out of sequence to what I have here, but
yeah, okay.
I wish they would have taken that just a tiny bit further. Because, oh fuck, I wrote it down. What's his name? Obi-Wan actually gives a line of dialogue when he's leaving the ship. Either I'm gonna die, whether he dies or I do, this ends today. You know damn well it can't end today because Vader's in Rogue One a couple of years from now.
Yes.
You needed to see Obi-Wan try. He had that beautiful moment, oh my god, this is all my fucking fault, and that breakdown, and then he just leaves. I needed to see him have the fucking lightsaber at Vader's throat and realize, oh my god, I can't believe it, I can't do it. My failure is complete. I'm allowing this Sith Lord to reign across the galaxy because of my personal weakness, and cry and leave. That would have made it perfect and complete and made sense later on.
Yes. And you almost had it, like the moment he actually
right there, yeah.
Like the moment he actually sees Anakin's face, even though it's just half of his face, that was his breaking moment.
Yeah.
You know, when he saw it and he was like, oh my god, it's not just some robot that I'm fighting.
It's Annie.
It's Annie.
Holy shit, yeah. It was so close. You needed that moment where he show me his failure is complete.
Yeah, if they'd pushed that just a little bit farther.
Because he
that
knows...
very dramatic. It was already pretty good, but that would have been like a real push.
He knows this is the Sith Lord who's terrorizing the galaxy. He said it himself. This has to end today. I need to show him unable to end it.
Yeah.
Either that or he should have got his ass kicked.
One or the other.
Vader beats the shit out of him and he escapes. He escapes to live through New Hope. One of those had to happen.
Either way, you know, Ben, you let him go, and we know exactly what happens in the next movie. Right. He murders billions of people.
It's all
Thanks a lot, Ben. Now your failure is really complete.
So let's go to the beginning. Reva shows up on Tatooine.
Okay.
It's odd, isn't it, that, 10 years later, nobody from the Empire got word. Like, nobody... Oh, shit, those weird Inquisitors that were here 3-4 days ago? The girl came back. What? She came back again. And she was looking for Owen.
That's weird.
That never nobody...
We should investigate that.
No local police filed a... Nothing. Okay. Okay. Why is she there? Why does Reva go to Tatooine to go after Luke? Why?
Okay. I honestly think she went there because whoever this kid was that Vader had hidden, or she thinks Vader hid him, because when you listen to that message, it sounds kind of like Vader hid this kid. So it's like this weird kid survivor, so I think she just wanted to hurt him. I can't hurt Vader, so I can at least stab this kid, whoever he is.
I guess.
So that's what I got out of it anyway. I don't know what you guys got out of it.
I guess.
Because she never made the connection that this might actually be Vader's kid. She just made the assumption of this is some kid that Vader's protecting, so I'm going to go stab him in the face.
She wouldn't piece together this is some kid that Obi-Wan is intentionally hiding from Vader? I don't know. Very sloppy.
I have no idea.
Very sloppy motivation. She has no fucking reason to go there.
Right. Which is, of course, why the whole thing fails. But
but then we get a cool space battle.
Yeah.
Which I really liked, because we got a lot of that during Clone Wars. Mm-hmm. Very little of it during Boba Fett or Mandalorian.
Yes.
And it was done old school, like original film space battle.
Yeah.
Really cool. I really liked it a lot.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. I did enjoy the fact that they used a piece of music called Hyperspace from...
Yeah.
I recognize all the music. You can't get away from that. I know it all.
So
I want to make a quick note to one of the critics in particular, because I was watching one of them. Everybody's, of course, angry at this damn whole series.
I don't understand it.
And the one guy was all mad because, like, you had Vader show up, and you didn't have Darth Vader's theme when Darth Vader showed up. Darth Vader never had a theme.
That was the thing in the Imperial March?
Yeah, you're talking about the Imperial March, which didn't show up until Empire Strikes Back.
Turn in your fucking geek card right away.
You lose. I was like, as soon as he said it, I was like, oh, you know nothing of Star Wars. And that's when it started rolling in my head, like, wait a minute. Do any of these freaking critics know anything about Star Wars?
If you're 20 years old and your first experience was Clone Wars or Attack of the Clones, then no, you don't get it. And you never will. You won't. It's not possible for you to get it.
Yes.
Because you didn't live with it in that correct sequence.
Right.
It's going to have a different meaning to you.
Completely. And
it's okay.
You weren't a kid when this came out.
Yeah.
I was.
So Kenobi gets this idea. They're on the transport. Mm-hmm. And this small faction, this cell of terrorists is leaving. And he gets the bright idea. Okay, Vader's after me. He doesn't care about these guys. If I leave, Vader will follow me and you guys can escape.
Right.
And that's what happens. They're on a super Star Destroyer. Depending on the source, there's 50 to 70 TIE fighters, 12 TIE bombers, and 12 boarding and landing craft. Okay, you guys go after Vader. Give me like 50 TIE fighters to blow up this rebel cell.
You couldn't do that? You couldn't send out like one TIE fighter. Go follow them, and then we'll catch up with you later. Right. Just follow them. They're not shooting back. I don't think they have a gun on the damn thing.
Or just send 50 TIE fighters to just kill them? And then we'll go after Kenobi. Nah, fuck it. Okay, you can't think of it too much. Come on, Gianni. Jeez, what a worthless cameo. Why did they bother?
I don't know why they even bothered
to
bring him back, because every time they bring him back, they're like, I'm about to give you something very important to do. Then they come back, never mind. I got it.
I mean, just the whole point of his entire character was just meaningless. I don't understand, but whatever. Yeah, I don't understand why Reba was after Luke. And this is another weird thing. And it happens many times throughout Star Wars. So they're having their fight, and then Vader, he buries him in rocks and says, I finally killed you, Master. Yeah. But he doesn't check to make sure he's dead.
No, you got to do the classic bad guy thing and turn around and walk away and just assume everything went to plan. What?
The same way he chops him up on Mustafar and doesn't wait for him to die or burn, just, he'll probably die and leaves.
Well, that would have been really gruesome if he had just sat down and just watched and
or,
just waiting for you to die.
Put him out of his misery, something. Okay, I guess you assumed he was dead.
I would stab you, but I just can't bring myself to do that. So I'm going to sit here and watch you slowly suffocate and burn to death. It looks like it hurts a lot, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here.
We touched on most of this. Reva gave the line, Owen asked her, what do you want? And she goes, justice. It makes no fucking sense. What the fuck are you talking about? Justice against who? Vader? This kid that he doesn't even know fucking exists? And won't for another 10 years?
See, that's where all the confusion lies. Who is this kid to Vader for her? Like, what connection did she just make? Because if she made the connection of this is actually Vader's kid...
That's a big fucking leap.
That's a huge leap. So
she
it
didn't
had
even
to have
know
been
Leia.
Something else.
She didn't even know who Leia was.
No.
Just this kid that's important to Obi Wan. Whatever. Okay.
Well, she knew her dad.
Her
dad was important to Obi Wan. So if I do something horrible to the dad, he'll reach out to Obi Wan. So that kind of made sense. I get why she would do something like that. I mean, it's stupid. It's your typical bad guy plot. I do bad guy things for bad guy reasons.
Reva, God, I hope Charles wasn't right, but she has her redemption moment where she returns Luke. And Obi-Wan, now who you are now is up to you. And fuck, please don't get a spin-off series.
Who I am now is the star of my own show.
We'll explore that in the next series coming to Disney Plus in 2023.
God damn it. I really don't want that to happen.
And then,
sorry, actress that plays Reva, that I don't know your name anymore.
Moses Ingram.
I don't care. I don't want her to have this show. Nothing against her. I'm sure she's a fine actress.
She's not.
Okay, fine. But I don't want that story to continue.
Yeah, no, I don't care. You're milking and you're diluting it now. Enough. The other thing that was just dumb was the Qui-Gon cameo. There was no reason for his Force Ghost to... I mean, no reason for it. Other than fans would think it was cool. There's no reason for it.
At the end of the... I don't even know what to call these anymore. The third movie? Is that what we're going to call it? The treat?
Your master, someone has taught to learn a great... Qui-Gon!
Qui-Gon. You're going to be able to talk to him. Great! And then we have the show, and it's like, not yet. Okay, now.
So fucking what?
I don't know. Did that open up the possibility of a season 2 of Obi-Wan? Is that why they did that? Are we going to see further adventures of... Are we going to have a whole season based off of how he gets his house on the cliff? Is that what the whole thing is?
How he learns to be a Force ghost?
Obi-Wan, house hunter? and then what? Obi-Wan, How I Learned to Be a Ghost, and
How I Met Your Obi-Wan.
How I Met Your Obi-Wan, and
shit.
then he, Obi-Wan is going to buy a speeder, so we'll have like a whole season devoted to how he gets a speeder or something.
There's just so much
Grasping at straws here.
So much shit. This was the fear at the beginning. Go back years that we knew this was going to happen. That a Star Wars movie used to be a big fucking event.
Yes.
And now
we would line up outside the theater, wrap the theater.
Because it was a new Star Wars movie. And now there's so much content, it's been diluted.
Yeah.
So much. It's so diluted.
Now it's so diluted that when a new Star Wars series comes out on television, no one freaking watches it. But hey, they got more watches than Miss Marvel.
Fucking diarrhea. I'm not going to watch fucking iCarly set in the MCU. I'm not watching it.
Oh my god, it is iCarly.
It's iCarly.
Damn it. I hadn't made that connection yet, but now I cannot unsee it.
Did you see Lightyear?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No.
You plan it?
Yes.
Did you want to? Yeah.
I do want to very much.
It actually was quite good.
I believe it. I believe it.
Anyway, so... I'm happy with how the series went.
So am I.
There were gigantic problems.
Yeah.
But at least it gave me enough of what I wanted that I could look past the stuff they fucked up. If that makes sense.
It does. It does. I've seen plenty of movies, even oldies and greats, the movies that came out in the 90s and 80s that I love so much. They have plot holes. But the story itself is so good and it's done so well that you can look past it. It's okay that you have these plot holes. The rest of the movie makes sense. And Obi-Wan did very much the same thing. The story overall was still great. I enjoyed it a lot, so I can look over a lot of the little things. Versus some of the shit that came before it, and the Marvel shit that's been on Disney Plus.
It's diarrhea.
If everything is bad, you've got nothing good going on. And the plot holes, it just adds to it.
Yeah, you can't look past it.
Yep. Well, there you go. Oh. We liked Obi-Wan.
I did. I liked it just fine. I liked it. It wasn't good.
I don't know if we are.
It wasn't great. It was good.
Yeah. We seem to be in the minority here. So I'd like to hear from you. In the comments below, you got to let us know. Did you enjoy Obi-Wan? And if you did, awesome. Great. If you didn't, wrong channel. But also, I want to know why.
Yeah. I think that's a fair discussion.
There you go. All right.
Click subscribe and all that shit.
I don't even know what's next in Star Wars world.
Is Bad Batch Season 2 next, I think?
Yes, and isn't somebody from Rogue One getting his own series?
Oh, Cassian Andor is the next series. Yeah, Andor.
That
actually could be pretty cool.
I know nothing of it, so...
Well, it's Andor, the guy from Rogue One.
Yeah, I know. He was just some dude in Rogue One.
I started this war when I was 6 years old.
Yes, and then he blows up in the end.
I hope it's not him at age 6. I hope they didn't get some 6-year-old kid.
We're going to get a lot of him at age 6, aren't we?
We're going to get
lots of him at age 6.
We are. Yeah, I know it. It's okay.
Damn it.
It's okay. It's because it's going to be a lot more like real Star Wars.
We hope.
We've talked about the problem with Star Wars. We think, oh my god, this huge, expansive galaxy. Limitless possibilities. Yeah, but Star Wars is stormtroopers and TIE fighters and lightsabers. If you don't have those...
You're not Star Wars.
So
you're Babylon 5.
Maybe, yeah, technically the setting is universal and gigantic and endless, but Star Wars is these three things. And if you don't have those, you don't have Star Wars. Yeah. So you are limited. I'm curious to see what they do with it.
So am I. I'm very, very curious.
Whatever.
All right. Click subscribe. Like this video. Push the buttons.
You can do all that shit.
All right. We'll see you later. Bye.
Oh, God.